Hello, and welcome to the Church of Fuck You. I'm St. Patrick. Yeah, church, I know it's been a minute. I can't keep apologizing over and over again every time I get ghosts. I just went on a mini vacation for a minute, but hopefully I'll be back for a while. Now, I know some of you may look at the title and be like, dude, what the fuck is this dude talking about? This just doesn't make any sense. Like, why in the world would everyone need to be poor? Now, what I'm saying is, and this is my ultimate point, is that everyone should be poor for at least 6 months to a year of their life. I'm just saying be poor. I'm not saying stay poor. No one should stay poor, all right? You can get out, get the fuck out, build yourself up. But everyone should be poor sometime in their life, obviously when they can remember it, because it teaches you life lessons that you otherwise never get. You never learn it. You never understand it. You don't understand the complexities of what it is to be poor, all right? So let me break down the 10 reasons why I think everyone should be poor for at least 1 year of their life, all right? So we're going to do this ass backwards. So number 10, you learn very quickly not to be wasteful. Yes, you may have poor people who are 400 pounds, not because they're gluttony, it's because guess what? You can't afford to waste food. So if that shit hits your plate, you better eat it, all right? You learn quickly, toothpaste, little household shit like toothpaste, okay? Yeah, you may use all the toothpaste you think, but when you squeeze all of it out, doesn't mean throw it in trash. It means you start rolling that bitch up. And after you roll it up as much as you can to get the rest of it out, then you cut that bitch open. You're not wasteful at all because you can't afford to be wasteful. Number 9, speaking of not being wasteful, there's a lot of people who believe that climate change and the world's going to end, yada, yada, yada. Okay, you want to see the biggest fighters of climate change in your life? Talk to poor people, all right? You go into a poor person's house, there's one light on. And it's not because this person gives a shit about the fucking planet. It's because this person's trying to save electric bill, okay? They can't afford to waste lights and water and every fucking thing else. They can't afford to just have shit running and no one's in the goddamn room. They can't afford to just, be burning energy, burning gas, just doing circles in a parking lot. They can't afford it, so they don't. They recycle every goddamn thing. You buy a bottle of water, you're not throwing that bottle in trash. You're filling that bottle up with tap water, putting that shit in the refrigerator for another 3-4 weeks. All right? They don't waste anything. They can't afford to waste anything. So lights, electricity and water and gas and all this shit that everyone is losing their mind over about, oh, we're so wasteful. Oh, we're all going to die. Talk to poor people. They'll teach you how to conserve every fucking thing. Because again, they don't have a choice. And as I say, you learn that shit quickly. Number 8, which is a very important lesson for anybody who's ever want to be an adult, okay? Being poor makes you a certified accountant immediately. You know your bank account income down to the fucking penny. If the IRS ever wanted to get real about auditing people, they should hire just 10,000 poor people. They will go through your fucking records like there's nobody business because they're used to doing that shit. All right? If $3 comes out of their account and they don't know what that $3 is, they're on the phone, they're calling managers, they're calling supervisors, they're calling everybody because that $3 is gone. Now, if you got $100,000 in the bank and $5 come up missing, you don't give a shit. You probably don't even notice. But if you got $100 in the bank and $5 come up missing, and that $100 is supposed to last you to the end of the week when you got to get lunch, you got to get gas, you got to get the kids gas, got to get the kids lunch money, you on that shit. You are on it. Again, they know everything down to the dollar. Simply put, they are certified accountants, okay? They will be the best auditors in the world. They will go through anybody's records and find any discrepancy immediately. Excuse me, sir, you put down that you paid $2 for a pack of gum. I know personally that pack of gum costs $1.15. I know because I don't buy the shit because I can't afford the shit. So where did the other 81 cents go, sir? Okay, that's bullshit. Like, they will audit your shit. They know. They fucking know. Number 7, all right, in the neighborhood of being poor, all right, there are ways to get shit done. So there are no handymen. Like, you don't see Roto-Rooter going to the fucking poor neighborhoods, okay? You don't see all this Mr. Fix-It, okay? They are Mr. Fix-It. They learn to fix that shit themselves. Why? Because they can't afford to, pay somebody to do it. So if something breaks, either they fix it or they know somebody who can fix it for a pack of cigarettes and, maybe a 6-pack of beer. Something wrong with your car, I know a guy who can fix that shit. You just got to buy the part and maybe, break them off with a couple dollars, all right? They don't go to no fucking Jiffy Lube, okay? They're their own Jiffy Lube. They learn how to change their oil. They learn how to, fix everything around the fucking house that they possibly can. Why? Because they can't afford not to. So again, another life lesson, okay? You're not paying $500, to have somebody come out to fix a water heater. Nope, you're gonna either do that shit yourself, or you're gonna pay Bill in the other fucking, other apartment or down the street, come over, he can fix that shit for 20 bucks, all right? That's how you roll. You learn how to get shit done. You learn how to do shit yourself and figure it out, all right? There's none of this, relying on everybody else to do shit for you, okay? You are independent. Number 6, I'm sorry. Being poor teaches you to make the best of your situation, all right? It does, all right? If you're in a situation where you can afford to take your kids to Disneyland and you can afford to take your kids to Kings Dominion or some kind of water park that's gonna cost you $2,000, $3,000, guess what? You spring an extra $2, $3 that you can, turn on the water hose, get a couple Kool-Aid pitchers and everything. You have your own little water park in your front yard, or you have your own little water park on your sidewalk. Yeah, I know some people are like, that's just so depressing. That's just disgusting. You know what? You're making the best of what you can. Christmas may not come for everybody the way it comes for poor people. All right, it just don't. So they make the best of what they got. They may have to go here, they may have to go there, they may have to shop a little bit, may have to get some toys from, Sister Patty at the church. She may have some toys that her sons don't want anymore, so she wrapped that shit up, she cleaned it up, she good to go. Guess what? You got brand new toys, you don't even know. All right? You make the best of what you have. And again, this is shit that typically you only learn by being poor because it's not optional. It's just not optional. All right, number 5, let me keep going. There's no time when you're poor, and again, I'm just saying for like 6 months to a year. There's no time being poor to be sitting around depressed and self-pitying and self-hatred and all this shit, all right? We got too much shit to do, okay? I ain't got time to sit around and be depressed and take pills and talk to a therapist. Shit, I gotta be at work, and once I get off work, I gotta come home and cook for the kids. Once I cook for the kids, I gotta try to get myself something to eat, gotta clean the clothes, I gotta get the house in order, just so we can all wake up and do the same shit again. And on Saturdays and Sundays, I'm not doing shit but either working my other part-time job or trying to get some sleep because I got a whole other week ahead of me to do the exact same shit over again. Don't have time to be depressed, all right? I don't have time to sit around and like, oh, woe is me. Fuck that shit. Woe is me is out the window. I'll be depressed when I'm 75 years old and I realize all I did was fucking work and just take care of the kids. And then you can be depressed. But while you're poor, you ain't got time for that shit. You just don't. All right, you got to keep it moving. You got to keep going. Yeah, we may deal with our frustrations a little differently, okay? So, we're at a grocery store or whatever, and somebody looks at our shoes or bump into our car, and we just haul off and beat the shit out of you. Or, somebody may mouth off and say something, and we just punch you in the goddamn face, all right? But that's just minor shit, okay? That's not depression. That's just getting out your frustration of life. But then guess what? You can't time to go super crazy because you got to be to work in 15 minutes. And this motherfucker just not moving, all right? So, yeah, punch him in the face, pay for your shit, go. You gotta get to work. You're too busy to be depressed, all right? You're too busy trying to get shit done to get out of being poor to sit around and just hate yourself and hate life and talk about the man. All right, number 4. Now let's get to the real shit. Number 4, real. And I'm saying this as strong as I possibly can. When you are poor, you have the realest relationships you will ever have in your fucking life, all right? Your friends, if you have any, your friends are there for you. They're not there because of what you have, because you don't have shit, all right? They're not there for what you can give them because you can't give them shit, all right? So your friends are actually your fucking friends, all right? Your friends are there. Now, yeah, maybe they want to sleep with your girl, sleep with your man, but everybody deals with that shit, okay? But again, somebody who's there, somebody who's actually there and helping you and trying to be there, they are your fucking friends. If you have a husband or a wife or a girlfriend or a boyfriend and they're there and they're trying to help you, that shit it's just bonded in fucking like stone and metal. Like you can never break that shit. Like nothing breaks that shit when you have nothing. You're down and somebody is there to help you. All these fucking rich people, yeah, they got tons of friends, but who's there for them and who's there because they're fucking rich? They don't even fucking know, which is why a lot of them go batshit crazy, all right? So friends, like real true friends, when you're poor, you find them for real, okay? Now there may be some cruddy ones in the mix, like I say, trying to fuck with your husband or wife or whatever the case may be. Unfortunately, that shit happens to everybody. But people who are actually there for you, you find real friends, you find real relationships when you're down and out and when you're poor, because people are actually there for you, because again, you don't have anything else to fucking offer them. All right, number 3, this is very, very important again. You learn how to survive when you're poor, all right? Like really learn how to, you really learn how to survive, all right? So let's say, you catch up, the simple shit like that. Ketchup. Like, when I was poor, I never paid for ketchup in my life. You just go to McDonald's, you buy fries, and you get 15 handfuls of ketchup. Guess what? We got ketchup for a week. All right? You know, you don't pay for mustard. You don't pay for fucking sugar. Are you serious? You go to 7-Eleven, buy a coffee, dump half the goddamn sugar in your pocket. All right? Guess what? We got sugar for the house. All right? You learn how to survive. You learn how to make shit happen. You learn how to do things. And which piggybacks on number 2, so it's kind of be a combo one. Number 2, you learn the value of a fucking dollar. Being poor, and that's one thing that I wish a lot of people would understand and experience, you learn the value of a dollar, all right? You know what shit's worth. You know how to stretch a dollar. You know how to make shit work. You're not gonna pay $2 for a goddamn soda. Are you serious? That's like, what is it? Like 20 packs of fucking Kool-Aid. All right, and with all the sugar you got from the 7-Eleven that you buy your coffee from for 82 cents, because you get the smallest cup possible. All right, so now you got 20 packs of Kool-Aid. That's 20, you know, that's at least in the hood 3 days worth of drinks, 20 packs of Kool-Aid, all the free sugar you got, or you can enjoy that soda for 15 minutes. What's it worth? All right, you don't buy stupid shit, you don't spend on stupid shit, and you understand when something's a ripoff, you walk away from it. You negotiate the fuck out of things, because guess what? You have no fucking choice. You don't go to a car dealership and be like, hey, you know, we'll give you $10 for your car. Sure, I'll take it. You like, fuck no. You see those rims? Those are chrome rims. You know, you see this stereo? Yeah, it's a little busted. Yeah, the buttons don't work, but god damn it, you better give me something more for that. Like, you learn the value of a buck, because again, in that state, they're far and few between. And the last thing I want to say, number one reason why everyone should be poor, at least sometime in their life, is because only truly poor people, in my humble opinion, can ever appreciate shit. Like, truly appreciate shit. We've all seen those dumbass shows where, you know, my sweet 16 birthday party and the dad buys the little 16-year-old girl a fucking Mercedes Benz, but it's blue and she wanted white, and now she's crying and her dad doesn't love her because he got her a blue car and she wanted a white car, and this is just hard. Bitch, please. You know, when your first car has fucking duct tape everywhere and you Flintstoning the shit because your brakes don't work, you will appreciate any fucking thing that fucking stops. Or, you know, hey, this car stops. This goddamn, look at this shit. I hit the brakes and my car stops. Who the fuck knew that shit works? Like, you appreciate shit. If you've been eating bologna sandwiches all your fucking life and you finally come across a steak, you don't give a shit if that shit is medium well or medium rare or well fucking done. You got a steak. All right, you see these, oh, I've seen this shit and it drives me crazy. I ordered medium rare and this is medium well. Please take this back to the kitchen. Fuck that shit. Give that shit to a poor person. They would lop that shit up like it's the greatest thing in the world. Because why? Again, you've been eating bologna sandwiches your whole fucking life. A steak, that's damn good. Okay, oh my gosh, look at this fucking steak. So again, when you're poor, you appreciate shit. You know, you give your wife a necklace, she know you don't have a lot of money, she know you went out your way for it, she loved you forever for that shit. You give one of these fucking rich bitches a necklace, she's like, I wanted the 12 karat, you know, you got me the 10 karat. Well, you know, you just don't love me. Like, yeah, please, and I know this is not possible, but in my humble opinion, everyone in their life should experience the joys of being poor for at least a year of their life. I think this world will be a much, much fucking better place. All right, man, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. This is St. Patrick. I'm out.